Hey, my name's Anya, and right now I'm gonna be doing my extra credit assignment, which is an analysis of my personal brand, specifically my Instagram account. Now, as you can see, one thing that I post constantly is outfits. Whenever I like what I'm wearing, I usually take pictures. Or in this case, for example, I was visiting a ghost town near here, Arizona, and I just had to share the experience. I mainly post carousels because whenever I post one, um, I don't know, I feel like I don't show enough and that I could be sharing more. So as you can see, I usually always post carousels. Or in this case, for example, I went to Flagstaff, but I wanted to highlight this picture with my brother because we don't have enough. So I decided to post it alone and then post another reel. Another carousel with different pictures of me from the trip. One thing that I have constantly is pictures of just me. I very rarely post pictures with someone else unless they're important to me. In this example, is the pictures I have with other people is my brother because we have a really close relationship, and so he's the only one that I actually post about. Now, talking a little bit more about my account interaction with the users that I follow, I very rarely interact in any way. As you can see, I only do the captions of each photo, and whenever I do get comments, for example, over here, I don't answer them. I the only interaction that you could say that I have is that I like the comments that I get, but other than that, I don't really have any direct interaction. However, one indirect interaction that we could say I have is my favorite Instagram stories. So as you know, whenever you want to post something on your profile, an Instagram story, it disappears after 24 hours. So if you add it into this favorite account posts, well, no, so if you add it into this favorite area right here, new users, new followers, or even people I just meet in real life could just go over and see a little bit about who I am and my life, a little bit about my story. But this is as far as I get. I really don't interact directly to users. This is the most interaction that you could say I have. Now let's go over my SWOT analysis regarding my page. So on strengths, we can see that I have a constant color. Like I have a brand well established, which is the pink color. As you can see in all my posts, I have a vase or a pink resembles. And even in the ones I don't have, for example, this one or this one, they kind of blend into the other colors because the pink is so present in my profile that it just blends into it. This is actually a strength because people actually relate myself in my profile with the color pink. Whenever I ask to my friends, like, what is the color that I represent, they always say pink because they see it so constant on my page. Another strength would be that I do have a constant type of post, and in this case would be the carousels. The majority of my posts are that way. Um, and so one opportunity that I have are reels. As you'll see in a second, I do have some reels posted. However, I don't post that much reels. It's just every now and then when I'm following a trend or when I just have something to share. When I do my makeup, like in this case, is like a transformation video. I actually posted it twice. This is actually a weakness because I don't realize sometimes that I had already posted the same videos, so that can come off as repetitive, and it doesn't come off as good to my audience. Another thing that I should see as a weakness is the fact that I never answer my comments. Whenever I have comments in posts, like for example, this ones, I just like them. I never really engage with the comments that I get. An opportunity in this case would be that how do I say this? I have my like and comment options in my most recent posts off, meaning people can't see how many likes I've gathered. As you'll see in this area right here, it just says a name and others. And once you click others, you can actually see who liked the post, which in this case was 47. But as you can see, I don't really show it to my followers, and that might come off as not secure enough and might cause distrust from my audiences. Talking about audiences, I have 265 followers because this is my personal account. It's actually private and I don't really accept people that I don't know. And I have 40 posts every now and then. One opportunity that I do see in this case is the fact that I every now and then I do a cleanse in a way of my posts, because sometimes they just get too overwhelming because of the color that they are. So having such a vibrant colors and constant color can be exhausting by some of my audiences. So I do a cleanse every now and then. A thread that is actually a pretty important thread is the likes. Since this is a personal account and I don't really engage much with the audiences and my followers, I don't get that much likes because I only get likes of people that I actually know about. If I wear that actually connects to a possible opportunity, which is if I were to make my account public, I might get a better engagement from other users besides my current followers and friends and family, primarily. Looking for, improving my brand, my personal brand in social media, especially here on Instagram, would be primarily I'm gonna open up the ability for my followers to see the likes and comments that I get, so that I can build a better trust from them. um I will continue to post the same pink aesthetic that I am currently using, because I've been using it for so long that if I change it right now, most of my followers would lose sight of who I am, since they already relate me directly to the color. I Another opportunity that I'm gonna take advantage of from the SWOT analysis that we just saw is the posting more pictures with people, instead of just posting pictures of my own, since posting only pictures of myself might come off as lonely, and creating an account with pictures with other people might come off as humanizing in a way, and so more relatable. So that's another thing that I will be addressing. And depending on my future ideas, I might even make my account public again, because it is private, because I had some previous issues in the past with some users. But I think, considering it might get me into a wider audience, I might consider to open it up. And finally, I will continue to use my Insta stories. In this case, I have them separated by categories, in which whenever I post it to my account, since they delete themselves after 24 hours, I add them into the stories in my profile. And so having them here will also help people get to know me more without having to go through all my profile. Though another thing that I'm gonna be taking advantage of, considering my SWOT analysis, is posting more reels, especially right now that Instagram is trying to go over, well, the sensation that right now TikTok is, Instagram is starting to implement the same ideas or things into their account, and they are boosting reels more. So if I keep posting more reels, then it means my account will boost and it will reach more users in the app. Other than that, I think I'm going to continue doing what I do, and hopefully, with this, after this SWOT analysis, I will be able to improve my presence in social media. Thank you.